Welcome, one and all, to Pacific414 Pop Talk. I'm your host, Mike, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about two articles that caught my attention. One of them being a rumor about Henry Cavill returning to the role of Superman, and the other concerning the CW being put up for sale. So let's get underway, shall we? The first article I have here comes from Bounding in the Comics, and it talks about how CW has been put up for sale, and I'm not going to read the entire article. I will include it in the description below, but it starts off by saying, after embracing wokeness and seeing their ratings plummet across nearly all shows, the CW is for sale. This was by Jonathan Trent, and it was released on the 6th. And the article goes on to say the CW, the television network jointly owned by Viacom, CBS, and Warner Media, is up for sale following the network's embrace of wokeness and nearly all their shows' ratings and viewership plummeting. It was first reported by the Wall Street Journal that both Viacom, CBS, and Warner Media were exploring the option of selling the network. Joe Flint detailed AT&T, Warner Media, and Viacom, CBS Incorporated are exploring a possible sale of a significant stake or all of the CW network, which they jointly own, according to people familiar with the matter. Flint went on to write, among the suitors is Nexstar Media Group, the nation's biggest broadcaster and a large owner of affiliates of the network, the people close to the talk said. Article then goes on to say that the report was all but confirmed by CW boss Mark Pedowitz in a memo he sent to CW employees that was obtained by the Hollywood Reporter, where he essentially acknowledges the Wall Street Journal article saying that the CW is for sale. And then this article goes on to show the different ratings for all the shows on the CW and what they were this year, what they were last year. It's interesting to see that the CW, after the course of their ratings plummet for a year, has decided that it's time to sell off their assets. But it also goes in line with AT&T selling Warner Brothers to Discovery. So we'll see what happens with that one. And of course, let's also get into the other article I wanted to briefly touch up on here on Pop Talk in this abbreviated version of Pop Talk. And it's also out about it in the comics. And this one is talking about Henry Cavill rumored to be in deep negotiations for a new Superman movie. This was released on Friday, January 7th, and it's written by J.B. Augustine, and it says, The Flash seriously has the potential to rewrite the DCEU we've come to know, but not all hope is lost. According to a new rumor, Henry Cavill is still vying to be in a new Superman movie, and it said the talk is deeper than ever. Article then goes on to say a source conveyed to Small Screen this week that it's still not the end of Cavill's Superman, wrote Small Screen's Edward Lauder. There are still multiple projects they're discussing. Black Adam 2 is a big one. Cavill is still in the picture for that movie. Black Adam star Dwayne Johnson is allegedly Cavill's biggest supporter when it comes to staying in the Cape, which is fitting. They have the same management. Goes on to say it's also believed Johnson wants that slugfest between Black Adam and Superman more than anything, and he won't accept any substitutes for Cavill. He may come with a hefty price tag, though, Lauder explains. There's an additional money issue to surmount wherein Cavill is asking for a bigger salary. Cavill's looking for an 8-figure salary for a solo Superman movie. That's a very big stretch for Warner's, Lauder said. Also goes on to talk more detail about the money that Cavill may or may not be asking for, considering we haven't received a Man of Steel 2 I wouldn't be surprised if at some point, with everything going on with Superman, that perhaps Warner Brothers and maybe AT&T sees it within their best interest to bring Henry Cavill back and give him his own sequel and put him in any movie that might benefit their bottom line. Because after all, that's what these companies are in it for. So, those are the articles for this edition of Pop Talk. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, we'll give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you like this content or any other content here on the Pacific414 YouTube channel, please subscribe. I do pop culture articles. I do live editions of Pop Talk. I do episode reviews, movie reviews, gameplay videos. During the baseball season, I talk about the Chicago Cubs. During the off season, I talk about everything going around baseball, even though there's nothing going on right now. And I also do something new called Pacific414 Quick Takes, where I take a look at something and give you a quick 1 minute to maybe 16-second take on what I've recently read or recently watched. So look forward to doing more of those and look forward to seeing you back next time. Until next time, take care.